here we go. Week 14 recap. Let's jump into it. Time for playoffs. Time for Derek and I. Yeah, you know what else can be said here? Dem boys having another good week. This game didn't really mean much to Derek. He had a very slim chance of getting a bye week. Doesn't get that. Doesn't really matter for him though. We needed a win over here to secure playoffs, and we're in it there. Led crazily by Brandon freaking Aubrey, Mr. MLS soccer star himself. Doing a great job. For Derek, nothing insane over here. Tyreek Hill got injured, came back in the game because his girlfriend texted him, or his wife was like, hey, you better get back in that game. He's like, okay. That doesn't make sense to me, but good for him. Nothing really much here. We're in the playoffs. Derek and I actually have back-to-back games. We get to do this matchup again for this week, so we will see what happens there. Next up, Ryder and Timmy. Ryder, our first elimination look of the week. He is not going to the playoffs. He loses by a good chunk. Timmy has a good week. He needed to secure playoffs. Definitely did that with a double-decker win here in 135. Ryder finally gets a good week from Eckler, but nothing really else. That's kind of crazy. Hurts looked terrible against them boys. Chase, Laporta, just not good enough for the final game of the season. David Njoku, 24, crazy. Some good guys on the bench, but, wouldn't have made the difference there. Timmy, doesn't even get the projections from his boys, from Josh Allen and McCaffrey, but Debo, Ingram, Cup gets those and more. Kind of crazy. And -2 points from Matt Gay. That's insane. Did he miss 2 field goals or just a field goal and an extra point? Tough game for him. Colts lost. That's right. It wasn't really on him. They lost by 20. Whatever. Next up, this matchup definitely didn't matter. Nathaniel is out. Daniel has a bye and has had it for a while, but kind of crazy to see Daniel only getting 73 out there. I think we all love to see that. Stroud and Nico not really doing anything. Good Jets defense, but we would all love to see that matchup fail. And then just some lackluster performances here. A lot of guys under 5, and really not much else except for Saquon doing anything in the Vikings defense, I guess. Won't even touch on Nathaniel's team much. Who cares? The only thing I'll point out is Dicker, the kicker, only got 1 point. So I'll just be mean and point out the only negative. But Nathaniel boosts his season average up with a stellar 99. So good for him there, I guess. But this matchup did not matter at all. Allen against Ryan. This matchup barely mattered. Ryan could have kind of gotten a bye fighting against Timmy, but he would have tripled his points to be in contention for that bye. Does not do that, only gets 65. A couple of high-seeded playoff teams getting 65 and 73 with Ryan and Daniel. Pretty crazy. Allen is out, but he says, darn it, I'll throw up a good week. Lamar having a good week. I don't want to say who cares, but who cares? Justin Tucker, wow, 12. And I love Allen's who gives a crap bench. We got Blake Groupie on the bench with three tight ends on the team, 2 kickers, Trey McBride on bye. Zach Ertz isn't even on a freaking NFL team. Cardinals dropped him, so I don't really know why he's on this team. Maybe he's keeping him. I'm not too sure. For Ryan, we got Justin Herbert, Justin Jefferson getting injured, the Justin boys. That's a tough look. That'll, significantly impact your Herbert Keen stack as well. Running backs are still good. Ryan's still got some good names on the team. Maybe they can do something. Riley Patterson got 0 points. That's right. He missed an extra point. I forgot. I actually bet on him to get 2 extra points for absolutely no reason. And he did not do that for absolutely no reason. He missed the second one, which is terrible. Ryan still got some good names though, so we'll see. But some tough matchups, some tough injuries. Who knows what's going to happen here? He's done with the Herbert stack, and he's going with Daddy Vito. We'll freaking see if that works out for him. And then last up, Colin. unfortunately, is our second elimination of the week. Must-win game, gets 94, not going to cut it. Dalton puts up an impressive 119.9. We'll call it 120. But calling 94, looking through his team, there isn't, there's a couple of wide receivers that could have done better, but really not much. Nothing that would have given him the win. Nothing, not a major mistake here. So tough to see, but Mahomes only getting 13. Dalton Kincaid, I guess, only getting 4. Who cares? Just some guys that could have done better, but did not. And then for Dalton, nobody gets above 20 and still gets 120. That's pretty impressive. And Tua did bad because the Titans are the best team in the AFC. Who knew? Pretty crazy. But yeah, Dalton advances and he is in the playoffs as well. So speaking of which, let's look at the playoff matchups. Starting off, of course, we got Daniel and Timmy with the bye weeks. They are secured to go into the second round. First round of the playoffs, the only 2 games that matter this week are myself, them boys against Skip Bayless. I don't think I've said anybody's team names this year. And then Oprah, that's why I haven't. Oprah started the fire against Daddy Vito. Dalton against Ryan. These are Derek and I just played last week. Dalton was scrapping for a playoff spot. Ryan's been kind of on a slide, but still got some fun names. Who knows what's going to happen? Most importantly for this year, we have a guaranteed first-time champion, as none of these teams have won the BOTB championship before. So that is fun. Daniel and Derek have both gotten to the final game, but lost. So we have 2 second place. I'm pretty sure Timmy had a 3rd place. And then Dalton, Ryan, and myself have not even scratched the second round. I have lost in the first round a couple times now by just a couple points, so that's been tough, but that's okay. For our loser of the week, it was Ryan, was 65, but we went in a different direction. We don't get to make fun of Daniel much. Love to see him getting 73, especially as the top seed in the league. So. Went with a clip that many BOTB historians will know. This was from a video a while ago that I completely deleted. I deleted all of last season, so whatever. But really love this clip of Daniel, so we're rehashing it for this week. Bye.
Welcome to this edition of Tornado Watch. I'm Director of Athletic Communications Travis Chell here with Janiel Kovalchick of the men's cross country team. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Cross country season here starts this weekend. How new coach this year, new head coach Desmond Pierce, who's been here as a graduate assistant for a couple years.
Yep.
What's it been like kind of having him as a head coach and that adjustment period here this fall?
Yeah, Des has been really great coming in. Because I know we have the talent too, so if we just stay together, I know we can compete against anybody.
All right, that's on Friday. The Tornado compete over at Tusculum College in Greenville, Tennessee. Races are at 6 and 6:40 over there, I believe. Thanks for joining us and good luck this year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Feel like sun on my skin. So this is love. I know it is. I know it sounds super cliche.